Hey YouTube, so I was tagged by Nykenoo here on YouTube, and her real name is Nykenoo, and she's the creator and founder of Divine Creations, and she tagged me to do the 15 weird questions. And I'm going to jump right in because some of my answers are pretty lengthy, and I found this to be super interesting because some of the stuff y'all gonna be like, this girl kind of crazy. Anyway, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading the questions. Number 1, what's a nickname only your family calls you? My first name is Nikia, but my entire family calls me Kia. I don't think that there is a family member that doesn't call me Kia. As a matter of fact, I would go on record saying that a lot of my family members, 1, don't know how to spell my full name correctly, or 2, don't even know that my full name is Nikia. Yeah, because that's how much everybody calls me Kia. My mom calls me Kia, my grandparents, everybody calls me Kia. My sister calls me Coco, and I'll let her tell you why she calls me Coco on a different video, because we're going to be doing the sibling tag really soon, so stay tuned for that video. But yeah, for the most part, everybody calls me Kia. Number 2, what's a weird habit of yours? I don't know if this is a weird habit, but I think that some people may think this is odd and kind of strange, so I guess it would be weird. I sleep with my hands behind my back as if I'm being arrested. So you know how your hands are like, you've seen people be arrested, or you might have been arrested yourself. Your hands are behind your back. I sleep with my hands behind my back. So that means that my face is usually like smushed into the pillow. I think it's weird. My family thinks it's weird. And I've been, from what my mom tells me, I've been doing it for a long time. So that might be a weird habit because I do it all the time. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? Yes, I have a white condiment phobia. So that means I am disgusted by mayonnaise, sour cream, cottage cheese, yogurt, anything that's a white condiment kind of freaks me out. Now here's the odd thing though, I will use some of those condiments to cook with. So for an example, when I make tuna, I will use a teeny smidget of mayonnaise to bind my tuna. When I'm eating cereal, I will use just enough milk to cover my cereal. But to eat those things by themselves, to have like mayonnaise on a sandwich, totally grosses me out. To drink a glass of milk, you know, people are like, oh, I'm gonna eat milk and cookies. Doesn't work for me. I don't even like vanilla ice cream. It has to be mixed with something. I'll eat vanilla ice cream if it's like mixed with chocolate ice cream, or if you put like something in it, but I will not eat vanilla ice cream by itself, nor any of those white condiments by itself. It has to be mixed with something. Number 4, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Okay, so a little bit about me. Anything that I will blast is not a secret to me. What I will listen to in the house is what I will listen to in the car, what I will listen to anywhere. Because I'm a music junkie, as many of you may or may not know, I went to school for singing, I sing, so music is like everything to me. It's truly a passionate thing for me, and I don't listen to just one genre. So with that being said, there are songs that some people will say, that don't really seem like her style, that don't seem like Nikia's style. An example would be this song that I'm about to tell you about right now, which the name of the song is BYOB, and it's sung by System of the Down. Now some of y'all probably like, who the hell is System of the Down? They are like a hard rock band. Love them, love their music, and I'm one of them type of people, when it's a song that you wouldn't normally see or categorize me as playing, I like to blast it in the car. So I'm riding down the street listening to this song like as loud as I possibly can get it, and it's like bah, 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 bah. Like it's really one of those true serious hard rock song, but the song has the sweetest interlude. So if you listen to the song, I'm gonna try to like plug the song in somewhere. The first 2 seconds of the song, some people are gonna be like, okay, that's not for me. Go and let it get to like the middle part of the song. It's this funky sweet breakdown, very hot. Love that song, and I would blast it anywhere. The other song that I really like is a classic song. It's My Favorite Things, and you guys know My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music. But this rendition of it is sung by Al Jarreau and Kathleen Battle. Now, Al Jarreau, you guys may know, is a famous jazz musician, and Kathleen Battle is an awesome, amazing soprano classical singer. And their rendition, their composition of this song is absolutely outstanding. I'll try to put both of these songs somewhere in the video or in the description box below. Now, another song, and this is just the third one. See, I told you, I can go on and on about music. The third song that I listen to is I Don't Want to Be Alone Tonight by the Gamma Rays from School Days. Yes, I own the School Days soundtrack because I love the music from that movie so much. That is one of my favorite movies, and I love that song. So I will definitely include that link in this video, because if y'all don't know I Don't Want to Be Alone Tonight, y'all don't know what y'all missing. Anyway, so number 5, what's one of your biggest pet peeves? I really don't think I have a lot of pet peeves, but one that I will say that is like a real big pet peeve right now, today, is, okay, it's my microwave. I have a problem with you using my microwave and not resetting it back to the clock. Case in point. So you go to use the microwave, you put the microwave on 1 minute. But you notice, okay, 30 seconds, my food is hot enough. You take your food out and you close the microwave. You don't reset the clock so I can see the time. That's a pet peeve of mine. Because it's like, all you have to do is hit a button. That's all you have to do is hit a button. And my boyfriend does this to me all the time, and he knows it drives me freaking crazy. It's some type of weird thing that when I walk into my kitchen, I have to see the time on the clock of the microwave. Blows my mind. That's my biggest pet peeve. What's one of your nervous habits? One of my nervous habits is actually palming my hands. Doing like this, palming my hands. A lot of people notice it and they're like, Nakia, you're palming your hands. Are you nervous? Sometimes it's nerves, and sometimes it's because during this winter, I would show you guys my hands, but I'm totally embarrassed by them. My eczema is flaring up in the craziest ways, and my hands are peeling like crazy. So I'm constantly applying moisturizer to my hands. So sometimes it's not nerves, it's actually me applying lotion, but for the most part, when I'm nervous, I do palm my hands. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and its name? I don't remember her name, but my first stuffed animal that I can remember was my Cabbage Patch doll. My Cabbage Patch doll was one of the first 200 released ever, and she was my favorite. She was just something that I carried with me everywhere. She had a mink coat. My mom bought me the mink coat for her. I had a stroller for her. I loved my Cabbage Patch doll, and I still have it. I think it's at my grandparents' house, yeah. Number 9, what's the drink you always order at Starbucks? I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm not a Starbucks goer. So I don't really have a drink that I always order when I go to Starbucks. Now, when I do go to Starbucks, which is very, very rare, I'm ordering some type of tea, hot tea or cold tea. What's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? This is super easy. Wear liner. I tell people all the time, wear liner. I always compliment people on their liner. I think eyeliner looks absolutely amazing. And I'm talking about top liner. I love to see it on people. I can do it on other people, but when it comes to me, I just can't get my line straight. So I always tell people to practice your liner, be good at doing liner, because I'm not. So that's the only beauty rule that I can think of that I actually preach, but I don't do. Number 11, which way do you face in the shower? Is this a hard question? I face forward. Number 12, do you have any weird body skills? No, I'm pretty normal in the body area. I actually don't have any weird body skills. I can make my ankles pop. So when I was younger, it used to drive everybody in the house crazy because they're trying to go to sleep and I'm just like pop, clacking my ankles. I don't think that's a weird body skill. I think that's crazy. Number 13, what's your favorite comfort food / food that's bad, but you always love to eat it? Anyway, cupcakes. Love cupcakes. However, cupcakes don't really love me. As many of you guys may or may not know, in 2009 I had gastric bypass surgery. If you want to hear about that, we can talk about that in a different video. But I'm not supposed to eat cupcakes. Like, I shouldn't be eating sugary, sweet things. and my body knows this. So if I eat one whole cupcake or 2 whole cupcakes, I go into like this sugar coma, and I literally will like go to sleep at the drop of the dime, like literally. So it's one of those foods that I risk falling asleep anywhere, but I will eat it anyway. So like if you were to hand me a cupcake through this screen, I'm gonna tear the cupcake up. Yes ma'am, my ma'am. Number 14, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say? I always find myself, especially here lately, saying Bama. Born and raised in DC, and we say Bama, or I don't know if everybody in DC still says it, but I say Bama all the time. So I'll be like, she a Bama, he a Bama. That was real Bama of him, or that was real Bama. So I say Bama all the time. And lastly, time to sleep, what are you actually wearing? I think this is a very personal question, but I'm gonna answer it. When I go to sleep, I wear a cutoff t-shirt. One is like cut off to the point where it's like one shoulder, and underwear. That's it. So those were the answers to the tag. Nyoka, thank you so much for tagging me, and I'm gonna tag each and every person looking at this video. Do a video response. I would love to know your answers to these questions, as well as if you don't want to do a video response, I'm gonna leave the questions below, and if you want to answer them. If you don't, hey, you don't. So until next time guys, have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.